How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Homestead over here at Silverrun. I guess at least for now. Spent this morning getting a load of logs ready to go because it's pretty much one of the few things that we still have that's worth anything. So the plans have really changed. Like, I believe we're going to take out all the trees we can to get as much money as we can because I don't know if we're going to be able to stay here. So the old sawmill is not paying well right now, probably because we dumped so much on them last episode. And this episode is not going to be all logging. I'm probably going to do a lot of it off camera. But yeah, we've got to get some money together just in case, because I was doing some research last night on everything that's going along with this iron mine polluting the area, and it's not looking really good. They said they've been taking soil samples around the whole town here, and of course it's worse up in the hills near the mine. And they said it looked like kind of like the hill we're on caught the majority of it, of the tail end. So maybe I went right past the turn. I can get it on the other side. Maybe the people in the town will be okay, but there's a lawsuit going on that's getting started, and there's all kinds of stuff happening. So our future is not certain here. So just need to make whatever we can here in case we do have to leave. But I hate it because Boyd's got this field planted, I've got 2 fields planted, and now pretty much nobody's gonna buy it because it's all, they know it's polluted. Of course, they've been buying it polluted, but they didn't know. So yeah, this is just a bad situation we got here. But the trees seem to be okay. They said as long as you're not using them to cook over and eat over, you should be fine, which I have done 2 or 3 times here, so hopefully that little bit will be okay. Let's see what we can get. But yeah, I've been trying to keep in touch with everybody and see if they hear anything. Other than what I found out on the internet, Boyd hasn't heard anything. Let's see, 26,900. All right. Will, he's not really in the farming side of it, but I am keeping in touch with him because he's on the mountain. But yeah, this is just a rough situation we have here. I think I'm gonna load up a couple more loads of logs, get them sold. We'll get in as much money as we can. And then, I don't know. I really don't know. We might have to start looking for new land, which I hate because we were just getting set up here. Everything was going good. We'd met a few nice people in town. Planning on helping the town out with this roller coaster, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to get another load loaded up. I'll bring you back in when we sell it just so you can see how everything goes. We'll load a few loads up and then we'll probably sell the vegetables. I have talked to Sunnyside Cafe. They know that I'm using a raised planter box and it's not in the soil. So they have agreed to take my vegetables and everything up there at standard cost. So we'll get those sold while we can. But yeah, I'm going to clear off the trees here. Make the most of this land before we probably just have to leave it. Oh, the snow's setting in good too. But we'll take what we learned here and apply it somewhere else if we have to. Like the main lesson I've learned is not to cut trees too close to the truck. So we'll do what we can. Let me get this loaded up. I'll bring you in when we sell, and then we'll get on to selling the crops. Probably sell the eggs too. There's not quite a full pallet, but it's close. So I'll catch you in just a second. All right, here we come with round 2. There may be one or two more trailers full. I'm not gonna try to get every single tree off the hill. I just want to make the most out of what we got. And I am gonna go ahead and plant all those lodge poles that I have that we bought for planting. So not gonna waste those. Not gonna leave the land barren. We just have to use the land to get what we can before we. I really don't think we can stay here. We can't grow crops. We can't use the water anymore. So more and more it's looking like we're going to have to find us a new place to stay. But we've seen we can make a success out of it. We'll go somewhere else and be successful there too. This is not the end of us. Alright, let's get these sold. 24,375. Alright. And I was kind of noticing in the woods there, I told you I just keep seeing these deadwood trees, and there's so much deadwood, and maybe this is part of the reason. Maybe those trees absorbed more of the chemicals than the other ones around it, and they finally died off. I don't know. The one thing I am wondering about is our log cabin, the poles we got for that, the trees that are up there. He said as long as you're not eating off of it, you should be fine, but I might have to get some more information on whether we could use them to live in, if that would be safe. Because even if we have to carry them somewhere else, that many logs is valuable. So, but just more to discover. So, they see we're getting a good dent out of them. There's another deadwood. These little ones, I'll just leave them so they can grow up. But we're taking a few more up from the top side here, and we might see if there's any more up at the that last little piece of land we bought, maybe on the top side over there. So let me get another load loaded up, and I'll meet you back at the sawmill again. Alright, so I stopped by here and made a few sales. We had some extra money. The trailer we were using was working good, but on this rear hitch it was kind of dragging the truck down and picking the front up. So we might as well use what Will got us, so I traded it in on a gooseneck. He gave me like $13.5 for the old trailer because we had the log sides on it, and this one was $15. And these have log rails you can just flip up, which are kind of cool. Still has the same straps, a lot longer. When we do go to move, this right here will probably help us to where we can have less trips or either move more stuff. Like, I don't know if we're going to be able to take everything. I guess it depends on where we go. If it's hours and hours away, we might have to sell everything except for one load. There we go. Let's see. Unfold. Alright. Well, I'm going to get up here. I'm going to get, I think, at least one more load of logs, and then I'll bring you back in and let you see what everything looks like. I'll catch you in a second. Alright, well, here we are. This This is a lot longer trailer. It holds 12-meter logs is what we, got somewhere around. This is a lot of weight. This is probably more than I should have put on this truck. This is like big rig weight, semi-truck weight. But we didn't have to go too far, so she handled it. Let's get it unstrapped. And see if it was worth it. I know the 8-meter is about as big as they really want, but they still buy by the liter. So 27,000. That's about the same as the other trailers. Let's put these log ramps down, as we have got to load up and take some crops over. And I do not think I can get this trailer into the Sunnyside Cafe. Did not think about that before I sold the other trailer. Might see what I can do about that. Maybe I just have to take them a little by little on the back of the truck. That might end up what we have to do, because I know I can't get this 40-foot trailer in the cafe. But we'll figure something out. Another thing I'm thinking too is, so the grain that was in the combine is not really fit for consumption, so I might have to just go ahead and sell the chickens. I hate to do it. I love having the chickens there, but I really shouldn't be eating those eggs either. I've only been eating on them for a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, so it's not going to be a big deal, but that's just something else to contend with. There's the front of the hill. Like I said, I didn't take everything out. I just couldn't do it. Even though we're not going to be able to stay here, I can't strip the area bare. And like I said, we are going to come back in here and plant all the lodge poles before we leave. That way the ground can kind of heal itself. I guess I'll leave this trailer here, and I'm just going to try to load them up. Maybe we have to take a couple of trips and just get them on the back of the truck. Let me run up here and get the tractor, and you can kind of see I didn't take all the trees from up here either, because I know the deer need their cover up here around the lake where they come to drink. So I left a lot. I did take enough for us to have enough money to make sure we're going to be able to buy another piece of property. And I could come along and take these as well if it turns out we're going to need a little bit more. But I think we're going to be okay. That trailer does hold 12-meter logs, so I can take these with us if the new area doesn't have any logs. But also, these are already dry, so that's another benefit. So there's just so much to think about with this new situation. But I'm going to get down here and I will load up these pallets of sell and see what we can get sold right quick. So I'll catch you in just a second. Alright. Oh, let me cut this off. I forgot that Sunnyside doesn't take the corn. So I did talk to the guy doing the purchasing today at Silverrun. He said he had seen a few of my videos and he knows these are not grown in the soil here, so they would still take it. Apparently my videos have become a little popular in this little sleepy town. Pretty much, other than the roller coaster was going to be their big thing, but now they don't really have anything going on here. And now with this all going on, people are kind of avoiding the area. So it's unfortunate, but I guess you could also blame the mining company, but who knows if they had this kind of technology back when they were doing the mining. They may not have known that they were spreading this around, so I can't judge them yet either. I don't know. We haven't heard everything, so I'm just hoping that they will do something about the land. Get this sold. There we go, $3,000. Not bad, not bad. And then we'll get us a load to take up to Sunnyside and get that sold. We'll sell the eggs too. But we also, yeah, like I said, let's go ahead and get the chicken sold. Not gonna be able to feed them right, so we need to go ahead and get them to somebody who can. Yes, a lot bigger trailer there. Get it set up right here so I can load it. All right, let's sell our chickens. I hate to see them go, put so much work into getting them, but I guess it is what it is. So our rooster, no, I don't want to buy, I want to sell our rooster. So we made $12 off our rooster. And these are the original chickens we bought. We're losing money on this, but like I said, if we can't feed them right, we need to get somebody who can. All right, the chicken coop is empty. How much does this weigh? Yep, I had to come over here with the tractor. 846 eggs. A lot of eggs. I'm gonna get the truck loaded up. It may be 2 trips to Sunnyside depending on what I can get on the back, but we'll see. Really should have waited on that trailer, but I didn't think about that. Can't really see what I'm getting under with all this snow. There we go. Get the lettuce. I know the potatoes, like I said, I can lift those by hand if I need to, but well, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch this. We'll do another time lapse. Then I'll get it finished up at the end. So I'll catch you in just a second. Alright, we did have another corn pellet in here now I had to take down to Silverrun, but we got our load ready to go over to the cafe. No points for loading it pretty, but they're on there. And that strap should keep it from going anywhere. So let's get down to the cafe, get these sold. I'll take that other box to the market later. I really hate that I'm gonna have to leave this place. I liked how things were going. Maybe we can find something that's not quite so hilly, something that you can work with a little better, and maybe even further away from, you know, town and construction and industry and all that. I said, it's not that I don't like being around people. It's just when I have my home, I want it out in the middle of nowhere. So I believe that's what we're going to look for this time. So, like I said, next episode, we start the hunt. We spent this whole day trying to make enough money to make the move. There we go. Yeah, they got the potatoes off quick. But we have learned a few things here. We've learned about, the planter boxes. Those work really well. We learned how to hand dig our own well. We learned how to do forestry better. We're getting better and better with that. Made $5,200 off that. We learned how to get the environmental score up. So this isn't a total loss. We've learned a lot here. We've got some good equipment that we're going to bring, like I said, the vast majority of it with us. We're probably going to sell off a few things. We're definitely selling off that plow. That plow is not going with us to wherever we go. But it got the job done for us. But we got to get something a little better now that we got some horsepower. So we actually almost have $250,000, but we're about to spend a lot of that right here because I don't like being in debt, but two, I think it's going to make the bank a lot happier if we go ahead and pay off this loan before we leave the area. So let's pay it off. $50,000. There it is. We're down to 187. We should definitely be able to find some property with that. And now we completely own this. It is ours. It's not ours and the bank's. It's ours. So perfect. But I guess that's going to do it for today. I believe we've made enough money. Let's shut the door, letting all the cold in. I'm going to warm it up for bed tonight. We've made enough money, I believe, to get us through. If we have to, we can come in here and maybe sell one more load of trees. I am going to take these trees right here and I'm going to plant every one of them. I'm going to help the land regrow even after we leave. It's just the right thing to do. So, but I hate seeing the land bare like this. There's still some trees, but it's nothing like it was when we got here. So we got to bring it back to where it was. We're going to lose the shed. We're going to lose the chicken coop. And we're going to lose a lot from this, but that's just part of it, I guess. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out this video. Probably the most money we've ever made in a single video, so there's that, I guess. But drop a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think, if there's any towns we should check out to move into. And hope to catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.